Hey there, gang. My name is Kurn, and this is my Guild Spotlight. Welcome back to yet another episode. This is episode 38. Before I get started today, I just wanted to plead with you all to please click on the link in the description below to submit your guild details. I missed out on Thursday and Friday of last week because there were no guilds in my queue. And really, I want to do guild spotlights for you. I want to help out you poor guild masters and recruitment officers. I know how badly recruitment sucks. So this is just another way to get you a little bit of exposure. It's free. It's fun, I hope. People do watch the videos. You are getting exposure on Wowhead, on Twitter, that sort of thing. So please do click on the link in the description below, submit your guild details, because honestly, I've got pretty much this entire week free, apart from today. So please do submit your details, and I would be happy to do a spotlight on your guild. All right. Having said that, let's move on to today's guild spotlight. Today's guild is Often Misquoted. They are an alliance guild on the US Icecrown server. You can find them at oftenmisquoted.engine.com. That's oftenmisquoted.engine.com. And as always, you can click on the link to their guild in the description below. Who are they? Well, they're a 10-man raiding guild. They are recently formed, actually, very recently. The people who formed the guild are experienced raiders and friends, which is, I think, the more important part. They've raided together since Burning Crusade, which is awesome. I love Burning Crusade raids and raiding. So that these people have been raiding together since Burning Crusade, it makes me happy for them. I'm glad that they've finally broken off from whatever else they were doing and have recently formed this guild together. I have high hopes for it. What's interesting about them is that they only raid for 5 hours a week, and they try really hard to make the most of that time. So, low time commitment, friendly environment based on the fact that these people are friends. They're also experienced raiders, so it's not like they don't know what they're doing. And this is your chance to sort of get in on the ground floor, because they're recently formed. When do they raid? They raid Wednesdays and Thursdays from 6 until 8:30 Mountain Time, which is server time. Mountain Time is 2 hours back from Eastern Time, so that's 8 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's 1 hour ahead of Pacific Time, so that's 5 to 7:30 p.m. Pacific. So Wednesday, Thursday, 6 to 8:30 Mountain, which is 8 to 10:30 Eastern, or 5 to 7:30 Pacific. They are currently seeking multiple classes and specs, as you would expect from a guild that's just sort of starting up. They are really looking for a whole lot of things. While other specs and classes will be considered, they are primarily looking for a Guardian Druid, a Holy Paladin, a Disc Priest, and shocker of shockers, a Warlock. So if you are any of those classes and those raid times sound good to you, do consider Often Misquoted. Let's talk a little bit about Icecrown, the server. It's a PvE MST, Mountain Standard Time server, with about 89,000 characters, so pretty healthy. And there's about 58,000 Alliance characters compared to 30,000 Horde characters. So looks like the Alliance side is pretty thriving. It's alright for a raiding server. I'd say there's about 48 guilds currently in tier 15, and 11 of them are in heroic tier 15. And there's even a guild that has gone 13 for 13 hard modes, so grats to them. So it looks like raiding is alive and well, perhaps not thriving, but alive and well over on Icecrown US. So Often Misquoted is, once again, a group of adults who have been raiding together since Burning Crusade. These guys are friends, these guys are tight, and they are looking for you, perhaps. It's a limited raid time, only 5 hours a week, which is really good if, you're out of school and you're settling down and, you might have family stuff, going on, or job stuff or whatever. 5 hours a week is pretty reasonable. I think most people can do 5 hours a week. Let's see, they are seeking other classes as well, but primarily Guardian Druid, Holy Paladin, Disc Priest, and a Warlock. It's not surprising. Like I said, they raid on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 6 till 8:30 Mountain. That's 8 to 10:30 Eastern, or 5 to 7:30 Pacific. So that's Often Misquoted, brand new guild over there on Icecrown on the US side. Oftenmisquoted.engine.com. They are going to be a great guild. I'm sure of it. I've had a lot of Twitter conversations with their GM, and he seems really dedicated to the cause. So definitely check him out, oftenmisquoted.engine.com, especially Guardian Druids, Holy Pallies, Disc Priests, and Warlocks. I guess that'll do it for today's episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight. Remember to please submit your guild details by clicking on the link in the description below. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at kurnmogh, that's at KURNMOGH. Check out my blog at kurn.apotheosis-now.com. And of course, my forthcoming guide site, chock full of information about how to run a guild. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow for yet another episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight.